Blog. I'm Karen Ahmed and today we're making Kheema. Kheema means ground meat. Now this could be beef or chicken, lamb or mutton. In an hour we're driving up to Ottawa to see some very close friends of ours, Tammy and Farah. Tammy is like a little sister to me and she moved there 2 years ago after she got married and I miss her so much. And I know she loves Kima, so I'm going to prepare this recipe for her and surprise her with it. So, let's get started.
I've got 3 red onions rather fine and I'm going to saute it for a few minutes. The more onions you add to the keema, the more juicy it will be. Next, add a tablespoon of green chilies that I've just sliced, a tablespoon of chopped garlic, and another tablespoon of chopped ginger. Let's mix this all together really well and cook it for a few minutes. When the onions have browned, it's time to add the powdered spices. And I'm going to start with 2 tablespoons of turmeric powder or haldi, 2 tablespoons of crushed black pepper, 2 tablespoons of cumin powder or jeera, 2 tablespoons of coriander powder or dhania, and finally 2 tablespoons of red chili powder. We're also going to add a tablespoon each of ginger and garlic paste. Let's mix this together really well and let it cook for a few minutes. And now we're ready to add the star of the show. I've got 2 pounds of regular or medium ground beef. I've washed this beef really well, and the reason for that is I want to add as much moisture to the keema as possible. Make sure the ground beef is well incorporated with the spices. At this point I like to add my secret ingredient. This is optional, but you can use 1 teaspoon of roasted curry leaves. All I do is take the curry leaves and put it in a pan with very little oil. And once they're nice and crisp, I put it in a Tupperware container and store it in my fridge for up to a week. We're now going to cook this keema for at least 10 to 15 minutes covered. Be sure to open it regularly and stir it around and make sure you break up any lumps with the back of your spoon. You can now add a cup of fresh or frozen peas. Just layer it on top of the meat, put a lid on it and let it cook. And finally, we're going to add a cup of chopped coriander. The freshness of the chopped coriander contrasts beautifully with the earthy taste of the keema. And it's ready to serve.
The keema or keema mutter is done and it smells delicious and looks really nice and juicy. So I'm going to pack it now and take it off to Ottawa and I hope that Tammy enjoys it. Thank you so much for joining me and see you next time on Kravings Blog. Cravings blog. I'm Karen Ahmed. I forgot who I was.